Hey y'all, so in my office and I wanted to record a quick video. So last Monday I found out that I passed my comprehensive doctoral exam. So I am just so elated, y'all, but I want to tell you just more about the process for my doctoral students out there. But before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, y'all, so just a little about my program. I am in a doctoral higher education program. So my doctoral degree will be in EDD, in educational doctorate, and it will be in higher education. And just a little about the program, it is online. So I've been taking classes online since October 2020, like really right after COVID hit. And this is basically like a 4-year program. I'm hoping to do it in like 3-ish, but I'll keep y'all updated on how that goes. My comprehensive exam was a take-home exam. I know when I saw like take-home, I was like, oh yes, I got this in a bag, no problem, right? Y'all, it was 8 questions, 2 prompts each. You had to answer both. They had to be between 4 and 6 pages, and you also had to cite at least 5 references for each. So that was a lot. The courses were basically like the foundational courses within my program. And I mean, it was a lot, y'all. I posted like a short like during that time about how stressed that I was, because I was like, how am I going to get all of this done? I know I work full time. I recently transitioned into a leadership role in our office as Director of Student Disability Services. So of course, like my plate has kind of got just a lot more full, and I wasn't quite able to work on it during the day like I would have been able to like maybe like a year ago. So I kind of had to, do basically all of this at home. So I like writing. I would say that I'm a good writer, but I'm not like the quickest writer. Like, I'm very meticulous. I want to go through everything. I want to make sure I got it right, especially with you had to pass at least one of the prompts. So I wanted to hit them both really hard, in case, so there were no mishaps. I basically, like, I used my lunch break. I came in early like a few days, and then I worked until like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, my cutoff is 10 o'clock for anything. If it ain't done by 10, it ain't gonna get done. But and then I took off a day as well, and then I worked on the weekends. Like on the weekends, I got up at 7 in the morning, y'all. I worked until like midnight. There were breaks in there, like I washed clothes, I went to the grocery store, but they were really shortened and compact breaks. I literally worked up until it was due. And yeah, we only had 6 days to do this, so not even a full week. So I worked up until it was due. I turned it in. It was due on that Sunday at 11:59. I turned it in by 8 o'clock. And I can just feel like just a relief from that moment, because I mean, I worked this thing like a job. I was like, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing else, but I passed. With all that being said, here are a few tips that I have for my doctoral students who are taking their comprehensive exams. I know they're all made up, different ways, different parts. Some are take home, maybe some are not. But this is just a comprehensive list of things that can really just help anybody. So my first thing is to cite while you write. So I know for me, or for some people, like we like to go back at the end and put the citations in, but really I was on a time crunch, and I probably would have saved more time if I would have just kind of did those in-text citations then, if I would have updated my reference sheet like as I went, because those things, going back, it's one thing to write the assignment, but then you got to go back, you got to review it, and then you got to add the citations. Like, that takes a lot of time. So if it's possible, cite while you write. So I probably should have said this first, but review the materials beforehand. Like, I knew that it was take home, and I kind of glanced over it, but I didn't really, and of course they didn't give me the actual questions until like the day of the exam, but they gave us like just a preliminary thing to look over, and I probably should have looked over it just a little more in depth versus, waiting till that day, because I had questions, and it takes time to get questions answered. So, make sure that you really look over, the documents that they give you, so that you can ask those questions on the front end. You don't want to have a question in the middle of writing, and then it takes time to get an answer, which kind of slows you down. So any documents you get from jump, make sure you review them, make sure you get your questions answered, especially those meaty questions. Next tip, prepare your materials before, folks. So I know for me, like because I knew that the prompts would be made up from my foundational courses, it would have helped me, you know, to already have those books kind of squared away, my printed documents. It would have helped me to have all of that in like a nice little binder organized, so I could have, you know, flipped to, you know, that section of that course and had the book there, any notes there, any documents. But I was kind of doing that like as I went along through each prompt, and that slowed me down. So yeah, if you're doing a take-home exam, you want to make sure that you have your materials already organized, already kind of neatly set up somewhere so that you can head over right to it. I would recommend a binder with dividers, with any printed documents, with the name of the books that you need, possibly with tab pages in those books for important sections or chapters. Like that really would have helped me now that I'm thinking about it on the back end. Take breaks, y'all. Like I'm the type of person, like I'm a finisher. Like it really pains me to not finish something, but we have to remember to take breaks. So I would get up, I would, you know, stretch, I would go check the mailbox, maybe get up and, you know, do something in the kitchen for like a few minutes. But take breaks, take a lunch break, make sure you eat breakfast, make sure you eat dinner, you know, get up and just stretch your legs for a bit. Yeah, you know, I know that time is of the essence, but the breaks are what really, really help you to keep you motivated and to just give you that extra wind. So take breaks. Something else that I did that really helped me as well is that when I got up early to, you know, begin writing, I brushed my teeth, I washed my face. Like I didn't just sit in my bed and like my lounge clothes. I got up like I was getting ready for the day. And that really got me in the mindset of that, you know, I gotta go to work. There's things that I need to accomplish. So, you know, of course, be comfy, but get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, make sure, you know, that you eat a healthy breakfast. Get in a nice, you know, comfortable working area. Put on some clothes. So of course I didn't have on jeans or anything, but I had on, you know, just comfortable clothes that were outside of my go to sleep clothes. And that just really helped me to just stay on top of things, I noticed. Most importantly, y'all, keep going. So I know for me, like I would get stumped in certain parts. I couldn't find what I needed. It's okay. Keep going. Don't just stop. Don't just give up. You know, we've all worked so hard. We've all come so far. So keep going no matter what it takes. If you need a break, take a break. It's okay to take a break, but don't stop. Keep going. Make sure that you finish the task at hand. I'm here a month later. You know, I remember just a month ago, I was so stressed. I was so worried, but now I'm here. I passed. And I think it's okay to say, you know, it's okay if you don't pass. You can take it again. You know, most times you can take it at least more than one time, or they will give you like some type of remediation. So it's okay, y'all. It's going to get done. You're going to finish the goal at hand. So just remember that. That is so important. All right, y'all. So my next steps are to start choosing the members of my committee. I've already chosen one. I actually have to take an oral comprehensive exam in a few weeks, but that's just going to be on my research and what I'm writing about. So that'll be fairly simple. And then, you know, I will start the dissertation process. So, you know, Dr. Dugan is loading. I am so happy, so excited. But just want to send a word of encouragement to all of my doc students out there, especially my full-time workers. Y'all, it's okay. We're going to get through this. You're going to do what needs to be done. Keep going. Don't give up. You got this. So drop down in the comments, all of my doctoral students. Let me know, how is your process going? Where are you in the process? Do you have any helpful tips regarding exams or just the dissertation process overall? I want to know. Shout out to all my new followers, y'all. I'm almost at 700. I am so excited. Once I get to 700, I'm going to start going live, y'all. So y'all help me to get to 700 if y'all want to see Miss Dugan, you know, live and not just recorded. I'll be updating the blog soon. I'm working on a lot of exciting changes there, but be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.